Let's get sweaty.
Hey guys, welcome to a Shenmue Dojo video. Today's video is your August the 4th rally call video for Shenmue 4. Obviously, we are tweeting the hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4 on the 4th of every month with 2 tweets going out, one at 8 AM UK time and one at 8 PM UK time. To go through everything, I'm also going to look at the message. It has been changed up a little bit. I thought, do you know what? We need to freshen things up just a tiny bit to keep things going. Also with X and the algorithm over there, I just thought, do you know what? Let's experiment with things a little bit. Let's change up the message and see what happens over there. Blue Sky, as we said last month, was really, really successful, and we want to build on the success over there as well. So first and foremost, for those who are new to this, what we are doing on the 4th of every month is we are getting as many tweets out as we can with the hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4 on it, with 2 planned mass tweets across the day. So the first set of tweets goes out at 8 AM UK time, so that's 8 AM UK, 9 AM Europe, 3 AM in the morning Eastern time, midnight Pacific, and 4 PM in Japan. And then in the evening UK time, it goes out at 8 PM UK, 9 PM Europe, 3 PM Eastern, midday Pacific, and then 4 AM in the morning in Japan if you're out there as well. So that's essentially what we do. The aim is to get the hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4 trending. We've trended for 15 months in a row now. There's been a lot of movement within sort of the Shenmue community, Sega recognising Shenmue just a tiny bit, and I do feel things are moving in the right direction. But over on X last time, we only got 1 instance of us trending around 2,500 posts. Now, I don't know whether that's down to X doing what it does and it's just messed up, or the fact we weren't particularly loud enough. So we need to double our efforts this month to make sure that we just get that hashtag trending and get those numbers up as possible. And I want 10,000 if we can. So first and foremost, let's go through the messages before I show you how to do the demo and everything, how to set things up. So as I say, things have changed, and coming up on the screen right now for you is the first message for the 8 AM. So the X version is this: the fight continues. Shenmue, BAFTA Game's most influential video game of all time, is stronger than ever. WiseNet wants to make this happen. The tags for Sega Japan, Warner Bros. Discovery, Crunchyroll, Netflix, and In Games. Let's do this. Hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4. And then the Blue Sky version is very, very similar, with obviously then the different tags just down there for Sega Japan, Netflix, Warner Brothers, and In Games. There we are. And then we come on to the evening post. So the X version is Shenmue, BAFTA's most influential game of all time, must continue. We want more than cameo Sega. That's a tag there. Who will help WiseNet? Again, another tag. Hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4. And then tagging Sega Japan, RGG, Netflix, In, 505, Warner Bros. Discovery, Crunchyroll, Epic, Limited Run, Josh from Limited Run Games rather, Ryan Payton and Cedric over there. And on Blue Sky, it's the same message with then the tags relevant to the relevant people we can get over there. Not everybody's on there, but again, it's worth having them there just for everybody to see and have a look at. So then we come on to setting this thing up. Now, everything you need is in the YouTube description below. So that's the artworks you can use. Obviously, you can use your own if you want to go ahead and do that. That's absolutely fine, but there's some supplied for you, or a video that Jibby put together. And also the messages are in a sort of a Word Google document format for you just to copy and paste in, so that you can see everything you need to. And it is honestly relatively straightforward, but again, for anybody new, I do this every video. So first and foremost, click the link in the YouTube description below, and it'll pull you to this section here with as many documents as there as you need. The Word documents there contain the text, and then you've got the various bits and pieces, timings, artworks, and things that you can use if you so wish to go and do so. So first and foremost, we are going to set things up over on X. So all you need to do is copy and paste. So go over to your X account, hit post, paste that in, space it out as you need to. I always space it out, I just think it looks a little bit neater. And then I'm going to find some artwork that I want to use. So that's all uploaded there. And then what you need to do is hit this little button here, the schedule button. Change that to August 4th. And then the time, 8 AM UK time. Don't worry, everything is in the description below. So if you're unsure of the timings or anything, it is all there. Whack confirm, schedule, and that is all scheduled up over on X. Then Blue Sky is very similar, but slightly different in the sense of Blue Sky doesn't have its own scheduling system. So you either have to post it on the day at the time, or what I'd highly recommend is signing up to Buffer. You can get 10 posts free. So you can set yourself up for 5 months worth of posts if you so wish. And then essentially it does it all for you. So all we need to do is create our post. So what you do, you sign up to Buffer, You hit your new button here, post, write in what we want. So I've pasted it in as plain text, space it out as I want to, get myself my file that I want, let it load in like that. The tags all seem to work themselves. You can see there on the blue, they've all worked, they've all pulled through. Then click the little arrow here, schedule post, August 4th, and then 8 AM, like so, schedule, and that is scheduled in for you just there. And then again, it's very, very similar for the 8 PM, but again, obviously the message has been changed. Now, for the X version, the message is very, very tight to the character count. In actual fact, I believe it might even be on the character count when you space things out. Yes. So that is now bang on the character count. So what I'm going to do very quickly is I'm just going to get some bits out of it because, frankly speaking, it is very tight. So there we go. So if you just move a little bit of the punctuation there, it pulls it through to 2 characters left. But as I say, it is very, very tight to the character count. So just delete what you need to make sure it fits. And then I'm going to put the media in. So as ever, I'm going to use Jibby's wonderful video that he put together. There we go. So that's going to load in just there. Again, hit the schedule button down the bottom. Change that to August 4th. And then the relevant time for the time zone you're in. As I say, everything is in the YouTube description below. So just check your time zones as you need to. Hit confirm. Hit schedule. There we go. So that's all confirmed and scheduled up. Then on buffer, it's exactly the same sort of process. So copy it over. Post. So you can see there it's got a little bit over on buffer. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take something out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this in-games bit here just to tighten it up and make sure it fits. So you'll just need to choose something you want to do there. I'm then going to hit in my video. As you can see there on the right hand side, everything is in there and ready to go. Then we hit our schedule. For 4th of August at 8 PM UK. Obviously, check your times. And we're all set up and ready to go, guys. So that is everything you need to set up for the tweetathon on August the 4th. Everything is in the YouTube description below. You can also find it on our Discord, and a mail shot will go out nearer the time to give everybody the updates of what we're doing, the message, etc. as well. So if there's anything anybody needs, you should be able to find it fairly easily. If you can't, drop us a comment on social media, YouTube, wherever, and we'll happily help you set those things up. But as I say, guys, it's massively important we keep the push going. 16 months in a row is what we're going for. I want 10,000 posts over on X. That'd be fantastic. And I want that momentum on Blue Sky to keep going. We had a really good month over there last month, and that just momentum kept building and building. I think we trended 5-6 times over there. So that is what we're looking for, guys. So double down, we can do this. Things are moving in the right direction with Shenmue and the community and this push. I do think things may be happening behind the scenes. I just don't know. Obviously, this is just my gut, but I do think it feels like the tides have changed for us. So let's not forget this now. Let's double down on this. Let's get this thing done, and let's get Shenmue 4 made. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and all the usual places you can find us. And I'll be back with a video in the not too distant future. But for now, guys, take care, have a good one, and I'll see you soon.